If you wonder why your ex is hot and cold, if you wonder why your relationship is not working, if you wonder why your ex doesn't want to come back with you, if you're doing no contact and it's not working, there's something I want to show you. This guy, his name is Matthew Hussey, which is a celebrity among women. And your ex is very likely getting exposed to this bullshit. Now, Matthew, one of his selling points is that he holds strong negative views about men and consistently gives women advice which leads to alienating their relationship and their marriage. Check this. It's a quick video, it's about a minute, less than a minute.
When two people break up and a woman comes to me and says, 2 weeks later, he came back and he said he'll never, he wants me back and whatever, and he's not going to hurt me again. I always say, an important question to ask is, why would it be different this time? Not from an emotion, not from a charged place, but a real curiosity. I get that you're telling me.
Yeah, has that person even thought about that part?
Right, 2 weeks later, which is a suspect time anyway, right? Because this is you're very much in the panic stage of, I'll say anything to get you back right now.
Yeah.
That's not considered, but fine, this is where we are. We're 2 weeks out from our breakup. You're telling me you want me back and you'll never hurt me again. I get you want me back, but what is it that's different this time? That's what I need to understand to feel safe to go down this road with you again.
They sit here and laugh and enjoy this podcast. What he is doing, he's breaking families. Our job is not to justify why you're not good for me. Our job is to build connection. And women get exposed to this. We already have enough problems in America with how the system is not for men. You know what happens after a divorce. And now these people come and they put all of these things out there. And they just make this cute podcast, two celebrities. They are ruining somebody's marriage, somebody's relationship with this bad advice. Why do I show you this? First of all, Matthew Hussey with Adam Lyons and Richard Larina, they had a pickup business back in the day. Pickup Artist Forum. He used to teach guys cold approach, how to approach women. Now he makes fun of that. Why? Because he found a niche. Women like him. Now he is this white knight that creates this distance between men and women, gives them reason to walk away. And this is the problem. Your ex gets hooked on some advice and she puts herself on a pedestal because these guys gives them so much entitlement for no reason. Instead of trying to fix a relationship, she puts herself up there and she starts throwing attitude your way, looking down on you, looking down on men, destroy men. And instead of working on fixing things and keeping the family together, she begins buying into this bullshit that these guys like Matthew talk about, and she keeps drifting away and the relationship falls apart. I see this every day with guys. It's heartbreaking to see families break because she feels entitled because she watches bullshit like this. And she even sends these videos to guys. That's how I get these videos. They send these videos to the guy. The husband, poor husband, sending me this video. I said, Ben, what do you think about this video? Few years later, this woman who does this, who is too good for this guy, she gets fucked physically, mentally, emotionally by other guys. Then when their family is broken, the kids don't have anywhere to go, she won't be happier without this guy, by the way. She will very, very likely won't find anybody because they have a kid together, they have family together, or if it's a relationship, there's emotions involved. And then there's bitter end for everybody. Now these motherfuckers sit there and they laugh at, the guy has to prove himself to the woman. Dude, our job is not to get somebody to justify why they're good or bad. Our job is to make things work between two people. Now, anyways, the reason I wanted to watch this video is because I wanted to know. Most guys don't understand. Oh man, why suddenly my woman is so different? Why is she so cold? Why is she distant? Why is she hot and cold? She feels this hot and cold because they get exposed to these kind of things. They think the reality is something else. They think their life is better without you, without you having your life. Now she had a child with you, or even if she doesn't have a child, she thinks now she can go out and find somebody better, and you're the bad person because of listening to bullshit like this. When people hear things like this, instead of thinking, how can I fix my relationship? How can I fix my marriage? She thinks, wait a minute, why does he deserve me? And Matthew does this a lot, by the way. Wow, he really showed me my value. We end up with broken families and kids who are raised in broken families. Now, dude, focus on becoming non-reactive. You really need Yoda level patience with this. You cannot get emotional. And you really need to work on your obsession because the rejection creates obsession, and for you to be able to put things back the way they were, you need to work on your obsession. You need to be aware of this. Your emotions first. I will help you with texting, but you need to conquer yourself first, those emotions first. You know, the nights that you miss her, the cravings. You need to understand the dynamic between man and woman. You need to understand that she will only come to you if you have the position of masculine and she's in the position of feminine. If you're constantly needy, if you want her to come to you and you keep showing her that you are willing to do whatever it takes to make things work and you just negotiate all the time, please, you beg, it's not going to happen like that. Watch my protocols, read my book, start doing the exercises. Let me help you with texting, because from where you're standing right now, it is almost impossible to do the right thing. Because all of these emotions, they directly affect how you text. They directly affect how you feel. And she knows you really well. The more you are in this position, the more you think no contact is the way to go, the more you hold back, the more you do all of the things that everybody does after the breakup, the worse the situation gets. That's why you need to do the things that are the opposite of what you're doing right now. And it's a very tough situation, I understand. That's why you need to recruit all of your resources in one direction. Now is a time that you need to do everything strategically. When I talk to guys like this morning, 3-4 guys I was talking to, this is what happens. Their ex send a message on Instagram, hey, I'm gonna come pick up my stuff. Then she doesn't show up. He goes through so much turbulence. Oh my God, what if she can't? What am I gonna tell her? What if she doesn't want to stay? Should I give her everything or should I just give her some of her stuff? Then she doesn't show up. She does this for weeks, plays with him. Why? Because they listen to Matthew Hussey and she thinks, oh, you know what? Now I got all these 10 other guys who approach me. That motherfucker didn't deserve me. I go whenever I feel like it and they keep playing with the guy. You need to do things the right way, man. You got to pull your emotions out of this and do everything right from here. Before anything else, download my book. Let me help you get out of this, man. Now this is the time in your life that you need help. All right. Read my book. And if you want me to help you with texting, if you want me to help you with your anxiety, with sadness, if you want a good plan to get out of this situation, send me a message and I'll help you get out of this. This is Ben. See you in the next video. The protocols. The rejections, the sadness, getting dumped, confusion, weakness, anxiety, all of the problems that you experience in relationships can be fixed and avoided, prevented, stopped, however you want to call it, if you know, understand, and implement these protocols. Pay close attention, watch every single video here, and I want you to connect it to your past experiences. And as you go, connect it to your future experiences and implement them. Because understanding is one thing, implementing is another thing. Think about how much emotional pain you had in the past, dude. Every time you got dumped, every time you lost a girl to another dude, every time you didn't know what to say and you were confused and as a result she lost attraction. All of those I'm going to talk about in this program